Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I have got another one of the Masters of the Universe Masterverse figures to show you, and it's the Mattel Creations Special Edition Vykron. So it comes in this lovely collector's box, and you can see Vykron on the back. Now there is 3 different versions. Now these are the original, sort of when they were first looking at bringing in the He-Man line. They made a sort of 3 sort of different sort of 3 sort of designs for the character of Vykron, who was originally going to be the He-Man. So you've got the Gladiator one, which is pretty much the design they took for He-Man, and then you've got these other 2 characters that are on the back. So you've got one that's pretty much a sort of humanoid tank, and then you've got sort of a spaceman explorer. Now it's quite interesting. That one has got a bit of I think he may have formed the early ideas of Zodak. Don't know that for certain, but very similar to the Zodak character as well. So 3 different versions of the Vykron character. Now it has come, obviously I've opened it up already, and you've got the armour and everything for 2 of the characters. And the figure in the box is pretty much the Gladiator one. So you've got this lovely box art in there as well. So if we get that out of the way, and then here you can see the actual Vykron character, and there's the empty box because he's just fallen out. So yeah, so you've got Vykron here in the cardboard, all strapped in. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause the video there while I get all these bits and pieces out and put together. So then we can have a look at the figure. What I've also done as well, and I took this tip from Kyle Peterson. Now, obviously he's a well-known collector on the on YouTube, far more popular than myself. But he suggested get a couple of cheap He-Man Masterverse figures, and then you can display all parts of the Vykron figure. So that is what I've done. I've picked up 2 very cheap Masterverse He-Mans who I've already got on display. I'm going to use them as the body mould to put together the other 2 parts of Vykron. So then we can have a look at all 3. Now, the one thing I have noticed is that Vykron here has got dark hair, but I don't think that's really going to matter too much for what we want to do. So I'll get this figure out, and then I'll get the other 2 figures put on the 2 He-Man bodies, and then I'll come back to you and we'll show you all 3 different looks for Vykron. So there we have the Vykron Barbarian figure out of the box. So I have unboxed the 2 He-Mans now. And then if we compare them, you can see it does make a very good sort of body for the other accessories. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all these He-Man parts off of him now, and then add on all the Vykron bits. So we can see the 2 figures, well, all 3 versions of Vykron. So let's get He-Man taken apart, and then we'll come back and we'll have a look at all 3 versions of the Vykron figure. So join me in a moment. So guys, now I've got all the 3 looks of Vykron put together. So the first one we've got is the original, the Gladiator Barbarian Vykron. Now this is the look that eventually evolved into He-Man. So this is the way, this is the one that they went with. So this figure, he's got a helmet, obviously he's darker hair, and he's got the sort of like traditional looking He-Man type armour, obviously in a brown colour. Obviously, the way this differs to the He-Man figure we've used for the other 2 looks is he's got a silver, well, grey metallic belt, and the white sort of fur on his boots that goes with this little fur cape that they've given him. But all in all, a very, very cool depiction of Vykron. So as the story goes, Vykron would battle in the arenas, and if anybody he defeated, he would take their armour. So these are like sets of armour he has taken and won in battle. So the second look is with this space sort of armour on. So the head pops off and you pop this head on. He's got this red armour on the top, and the this sort of pack on the jetpack on the back with these sort of winged arms areas, and then he also has this sort of space age gun there with the figure. So all in all, a very, very cool looking Vykron look. So that is the second look of Vykron, and it does fit quite well on the He-Man sort of body. I did have to remove the sort of bracelet that he had on his arm to make sure the gauntlets fitted on, but all in all, it went quite well onto the He-Man donut body. And then the final look is this sort of eagle, sort of tank armour look. What I am finding is the head is very, very difficult to fit over a He-Man head. I think you do need the helmeted Vykron head to fit it on properly, but once displayed, I think it will work quite well. So you've got the green armour with this large gun. I will try and get it to sort of fit his other hand, so he's got it across his body like that. You've got this green sort of armour on him as well. Like I say, the big gun blaster and these sort of green shin gauntlets. So all in all, I think the He-Man body's worked quite well. Like I say, I'm not too happy with the way the helmet fits on, but once I've got it displayed, it shouldn't matter too much. All in all, really pleased with how it's worked out using the two donor He-Man bodies. So let's add them into the Masterverse collection and have a look at the Vykron on display. So there you can see Vykron on display. I've had to start a new shelf with him. There wasn't quite room for all three of them in the space on the Masterverse shelf up there. So I've started him a new section down here to get the three figures in on display. But all in all, I think they look really, really good as a set of three, and I'm really glad I went with the option of getting the He-Man bodies to put the figures together. As we pan up, you can see the full Masterverse collection. It really has a collection of really impressive figures. They are really, really detailed and articulate. And there's the original He-Man who we used the body of to create the other two Vykron figures. Really, really impressed with the figures, and pleased I managed to pick him up. There is the Dark Lynn figure that we managed to get from the Creations website as well. So hopefully they've got some new figures on the way on the Creations website that we can add to the Vykron sets. So really pleased with that. Vykron added to the Masterverse collection. So guys, there you have it, Vykron added into the Masterverse collection. A really cool figure from the Masterverse Mattel Creations website team. So I'm really pleased to have picked it up and added it in there. Another new one added into the collection. But let me know in the comments what you think to Vykron. Is it a figure you're going to be looking to get and pick up from the Creations website? I was really pleased to get it. So hopefully if you are a Masterverse collector like myself, you are going to go down that route and get it and add it into your collection. Otherwise, that's it for today. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it.